Hi everyone, this is Diane from Homegrown Power Yoga. I want to just talk to you for a minute about teaching, more personally about why I teach yoga. And just to let you guys know, I started practicing 13 years ago, and I was in my early 50s. And so after working for a long, long time in a corporate job, raising two boys on my own, I was a bit frazzled. And so a person I knew invited me to a class. It took some time for me to be a yes for that. And once I'm like, okay, I'll go one time, cool. And I went to that class. And something shifted just in that one class, and I have never looked back. So that was 13 years ago. I went into a teacher training not intending to teach, because I was uncomfortable in front of the room. But as I went through the teacher training, it brought up a lot of questions for me, a lot of inquiry work that we do in yoga. And so it brought me to a point, probably 3 years post my training, where I decided to step in front of the room, because I knew how much this practice meant to me, how much this practice had changed and shifted that's not my life, like my world shifted. My relationships with people, the relationship really first with myself was shifting, and then it started to shift with other people, my boys, my family, friends. And so I knew that this practice was powerful and empowered me to be a much kinder person, a more awakened body that travels through this world. It allowed me 6 years ago, actually a little bit longer ago, to take the step into sobriety. And that took a lot for me to do, because it was well accepted and it gave me a feeling of relief, and what it was doing is really breaking my body down. And so once I took that step forward into my sobriety journey, my practice actually unfolded. I started doing more trainings. Here's the deal. Knowledge is power in yoga. Whether you accept that or not, from me understanding this physical body that walked through the world for 5 decades without ever thinking about how I was moving, what I was doing inside my body, what I was bringing inside my body, changed. And for me, I am probably 180 degrees of where I was 13 years ago. And that just keeps unfolding for me. Every time I step onto my mat, every time I step in front of the room, doors open, possibility changes. And so I want to keep that going. And the reason I teach is to bring that possibility to other people. We're just not moving bodies around, you feel like you are, but there's something that does shift. If you really pay attention and your body is awakening, pay attention to how you feel. We make all kinds of shapes in this room, and really what is happening is you're breathing, you're moving the energy that absolutely opens possibility and shifts. Kind of the mindset, the physicality of you shifts. It did for me. So why I teach, again, is to give those possibilities to other people. I think it's so important. I would say between my sobriety and my practice, it gave me a new life. And that is a profound statement, because I know where I was, I know what I was doing, and I know where I am now and where I want to go. I didn't have that foresight before. So I am excited to be in front of the room with people. I'm excited to see their practice unfold. I'm excited to see them take some of the cues that I give them and put them into their body. It's pretty special, it's pretty magical, I hope. For me it is. I don't know about the student, but the more you open, the more you listen, the more you can feel how you're being on your mat translates to how you're being in the world. And so the way the world is now, they need more of us, not more of us teachers, that's one thing, but more students, more people practicing a mindful body movement in yoga. So this has been an amazing journey for me. I've been teaching now for 7 years. And I keep training. I keep developing my knowledge of this physical body that I didn't know anything about 13 years ago. I knew it was there, but I didn't know what muscles were firing. I didn't know how to feel my body. And I would say, just given my history, this is going to sound profound too, but I just started feeling my body 3 years ago. 3 years ago. So a decade I moved, and yes, I could feel, but really kind of understanding the power of just the physical practice, but also the mental discipline it takes to stay in a practice, to stay with yourself, to understand that things unfold as they're supposed to in the time that they're supposed to. Having that faith, having that discipline will open possibilities all around you. It has for me. I hope it does for you as well. Thank you so much for listening. If you've listened this far, thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you on your mat soon. Take care, everyone.